the best thing with cars to do is actually, if I'm going to call this a lap in my GT86, and then you're gonna have 5,000 people saying, this is a GR86, you have no idea which car you're driving. Like, yes, I don't. Keep the comments coming. Oh, there's the proper Ring Mini. Yeah, so as you could have seen, there is no zebra here. So always look to left and right and watch for other pedestrians. Now, as you could have seen in the intro video, in the very first lap video, the end of the lap, there was a pickup Mini. What,
you
pancake?
Had pancake.
Not pancake, we just had pancakes, but it's like my dog pancake. It's always everywhere. The pickup Mini, and I said, oh, he's always going out in the wet, and now he picked up his real Mini. I think it's like S2000 all-wheel drive turbocharged engine in it. Quite a wild thing. After we had pancakes, it started to rain, and now we're going to go for a second lap of 2023 and also the first wet lap of the year to remind ourselves of the wet line, and also going to be a very good opportunity to do an easy lap without traffic. Well, we can show you how fast Achim, the owner of the Mini, going to sprint away from us in this in his Mini, just for the sake of it. But for the rest, I'm gonna leave the traction control on. I'm gonna leave everything on, because for all the reasons. And he's gone. Bye. He's getting a thumbs up already from the other Mini in front of him. Important, as mentioned in the beginning video, and actually over the last 5 years that I've been driving Nürburgring quite often, the big difference between the wet line and the dry line on the Nürburgring is that there is a wet and a dry line, unlike many other circuits, because of all the rubber that cars leave during the dry days. So in the wet, you need to stay off it completely, which proves it to be quite challenging. So for example, here we brake kind of in the middle to avoid the dry braking zone, staying on the outside as long as possible, and then smoothly going in. Woohoo! The car wants to slide already, so we're gonna take it easy, especially here, staying on the outside and smoothly on the gas. You like rain laps? We've done more rain laps together than actually
the dry ones.
I think we have Tom Stamp there, or not. Ah, there it is. Yeah, Tom Stamp back in action of taking pictures, very cool. We're sitting into Hatzenbach, which is one of the slippiest sections of the track, and when it comes to the wet, so staying on the outside here. And we can see the graffiti here, and graffiti means that the cars are not driving there during the dry days. So you can use it actually as an indicator, and it's probably doesn't work well in your brain, because you think graffiti should be actually more slippery than not graffiti, but it works the other way around. Hate this corner in the wet because you need to run close to the wall. Then staying on the outside. My first lap of the year in the wet, and as mentioned in the first lap video, actually Maggie can confirm it, I have not done any sim racing until 2 nights ago. So I haven't done any practice, so actually when I got into it, I'm like, shit, I should have done it much sooner, because I actually need to.
And how much sooner Maggie told you?
I know, but hey, I had other priorities, and these priorities were being with you, because from now till November
we see each other.
We see each other somewhere there. Yeah.
At the track in a car.
Yeah, because he'll be like, oh, sorry, no time, because you're working evenings at Linder at the bar.
Yeah.
I'm working during the day, or like, yeah, also evenings in the, what's it called, in the what do I want to say, well, when editing and stuff, and gym, etc. So yeah, now till November we are until the season stops.
That's why probably we function good together, you know.
That we don't see each other. I mean, how many relationships and marriages went broken during COVID, during lockdowns, because people could not stand each other.
We have the perfect amount of that.
I guess so. Going into Schwedenkreuz, smoothly, always be on throttle here, and we're staying on the outside on the right for the braking zone. I still need to get the hand of it, which gear I need to be with this car. in which corner, because it's just my second lap, and also I'm still braking in the car, so I'm like not redlining it completely. So therefore, extra need to figure out where I am. So don't judge my driving too much, but on the other hand, you can also do it because it's always good for the algorithm. So feel free to judge. All these comments. The best thing I should Facebook, just like random stuff, because we're talking about random stuff as well. Facebook is always full of angry old men who wants to prove how right they are. So the best way to be successful on Facebook as content creator is rage baiting. Like really do something that offends people, or
that will trigger them.
It will trigger them. And the best thing with cars to do is actually, if I'm going to call this a lap in my GT86, and then you're gonna have 5,000 people saying, this is a GR86, you have no idea which car you're driving. Like, yes, I don't. Keep the comments coming. Yeah. Woo! Rebel Tree. Metzgersfeld. Actually, you know, I like how, I shouldn't jinx it, but how quick it all came back to me, because the previous first lap I was like, where do I need to be? What do I need to do? But now it's actually quite alright.
Is it then like driving the bike?
It is.
Yeah, okay.
It really is. I mean, it took definitely a lap, and I could have gone, you know, like a real influencer, do 20 laps, and at the end of the day say like, oh, I'm going for my first lap, and then be like, oh, absolutely perfect. And that's what a lot of people, again, like these couch experts, don't get, is that whenever I drive a car, unless it's this one, of course, because it's my own for now, it's the first lap ever. I don't know how it, like, I jump and I do sometimes 10-15 laps on the day, so I go from some 60 horsepower old 1980s front wheel driven car to a 500 horsepower rear wheel driven supercar, and then you really need to like readjust completely. And then people say like, oh, like I saw Kevin Estre go 20 kilometers per hour faster through this corner. Like, all right, go. How fast can you go?
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't be focusing too much on the negative, but it's like, it's just like, I'm not focusing on it, because there are of course lots of more positive comments, otherwise people wouldn't be watching my stuff. So it's good, but it's just like fun to see how people find so much time into like being so, something to complain about. Like another thing, like 2 days ago I posted a video of announcing this car. They're like, hey, I bought this car, we're gonna do a giveaway with it, and it's going to be like amazing. And someone really commented, oh, ha ha ha, does not have enough money for a proper car. Like, bro, 35,000 euro for a car. This is something I was dreaming of like 2 years ago, you know?
People, especially in this time, they don't have that.
Like, honestly, people have always something to nag about, but yeah. Oh well. This is also extremely slippery. Need to stay. Come on, photographer. Did you?
Like, hey, we need pictures. What's wrong with you?
Coming extra close to him so you can take a shot. No,
he's like checking what
his lens. No, it's all well meant. It's just a joke. Again, yeah. Because people are gonna say something like, oh, how arrogant of him.
No, don't be, please.
Do you really think that everyone needs to take a picture of you? Are you this important?
We're just making jokes, enjoying.
Yeah. This corner is very tricky because the left side they resurfaced last year, and there you don't have the rubber, or not enough rubber yet, but maybe it does already in the meanwhile. So I'm like, should I go on the inside where it's probably less slippery, or on the outside where it's definitely more slippery? Oh, by the way, again the car with the, what's it called, with the dog cage in the rear. So cool. Well, he's staying on the right, so that's cool, so we can actually go smoothly, although it's the dry line, so, but we're good. Thank you. Here on the left, the trees in summer, when they have leaves, they protect you from the rainfall, which is very good. But now it's still drier than usually. Which gear should I be? I think third should be okay. Not too torquey, not too high in the revs. I saw there's still a piece of rubber on the track from yesterday, because lots of cars from BLN when their tires degrade, the tire degradation, they leave the tires on track. We're also on the ideal line for wet now, so we're good. Saying hi to Martin in the wet. And yeah, so as mentioned, it's again a proof that it's extra slippery on the day. I love it. I'm gonna enjoy a lot. My goal for today is to try to do like 20 laps with this car. The key word is try, to get to 1,000 kilometers for the breaking in. Lots of photographers here. It's nice.
It's first day, come on.
It is. I mean, everyone is like here.
Yeah. If somebody told me that I'm gonna be awake at 7 a.m. to go to...
You were up at 6:30ish,
Yeah,
and you went to bed at 4.
Yeah.
Oh, that's our favorite corner. Remember last
Yes.
year with the M240?
Yes.
Let's not try to repeat that
No,
one more
please,
time.
Please don't.
Also here, very slippery. Stay on the outside. Do not attempt to do Whipperman challenge. Although there is a photographer, so yeah, fine. We do it easy. We prepare for the car to slide, but we're going slow enough for it not to happen. I'm loving it, and I love like cruising like this, you know, just we're still having a good pace, but it's not that like we're saying it's crazy. And that's the beauty again of the yearly ticket, because you can go out and do whatever lap, speed, pace, first time ABS that engaged, that you want, that you don't need to prove anything to anyone, and just go at your own pace. Always cautious here, especially where the dry line is crossing the wet line. And of course it's a proper quattro weather, so behind us is Audi TT. I'm not sure if it's an S. I think it's an S, it's not an RS. Let him pass, he can go. Go, go, go. Go, go. RS, alright. Very nice driving etiquette of his. Did you see us? Hopefully. The big caution that you always need to have when one car overtaking the other, the car that's being overtaken sometimes does not see the second car coming, and therefore it could be extra cautious when you decide to follow the car that is overtaking, because they may not see you. One more E36 behind us. Big respect. Big Raider Motorsport window banner on it, so this explains the setup and the driver skill. My god, he's flying. Good spec. Staying on the outside here as well, using all of the track. And trying to figure out which gear I need to be with the braking in the engine and in low revs. And this is what automatically happens. You start to follow the other cars regardless.
Just wanted to tell you, like...
Here I was filming VLN NLS yesterday. Almost got killed by a diffuser that came off of 992 GT3R. Like the car was dragging something. I'm like, what is happening there? And then as it took the turn, the diffuser, like the bottom part of the bottom, just like flew off it, flew 10 meters in the air and dropped like in front of me. I'm like, all right.
Okay. Wow.
Why wasn't I filming this?
Yeah, I could get killed, but yeah, better to have it on the camera.
My first accident on the ring. Oh, what's that? The new Lexus RCF. Cool. Yeah. That's it. First wet lap of the year. That was fun. That's very good. So I guess I don't know. Stay tuned for more. Gonna bring you back home now.
Yep.
So you can have a nap after your 2 hours of sleep.
First dogs, then nap.
Yeah. First dog walk. Oh, enjoy walking pancake in this weather.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
I'm not jealous of you.
I know.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video and some bits of random nonsense, but and that it also freshened up your mind about the wet line as much as it did with me. Lots of guys from UK today, because yesterday was actually track day in Spa that many of them were driving. So it was a good season opener, combination season opener for them. Actually, the day before yesterday it was here. But who cares? It's on YouTube anyway, so no one cares about specifics of time. Because we might as well upload this video in 2 years and say that it happened today. Starting talk nonsense, this means it's the end of the video. Bye.